Actually visiting St. Joe in late 2011 and discovered Hall Street and this house kind of by accident. This beautiful mansion was sitting here at that time unoccupied. It was owned by an estate and really needed a new owner. And so I decided to make this my retirement project.
You know, our founding forefathers had a vision for what St. Joseph was going to be. They built things to impress and to last.
And I can tell you with my 23 years of experience in tourism, one of the main reasons that people visit St. Joseph is because of our impressive list of historic architecture.
The stonework, the woodwork, the tile work, the metalwork, the fireplaces.
We have lost more than 200 buildings in the downtown area alone in the last 50 years. So nothing's guaranteed that anything's going to be standing. Our goal is to preserve this property, to preserve this neighborhood, and make it an asset for the city so that it can continue to give back and be the asset that our founding forefathers wanted it to be. So this home is actually in a historic district, so it's protected on the exterior. However, the interior elements of these homes are not protected. And at the time Isabel bought the house, it had been empty for several years. Water was standing frozen on the dining room floor. So even though it's in a protected historic district, even though it had sympathetic owners, that doesn't mean that the house is going to be well preserved or well taken care of.
A couple of years ago, I started thinking about selling the property just so that I could see it into its next ownership while I was still able. So in fact, by coincidence, by serendipity, at the same time that I was thinking those thoughts, a group came to me. It's called the Shakespeare Chateau Guild, and its a board of directors has formed a nonprofit organization to try and acquire this asset and ensure its preservation in perpetuity.
I often stay at bed and breakfast around the nation and try to get into Victorian homes when I can. And I can tell you without a doubt that this is one of the finest Victorian mansions still existing in the country.
This is an opportunity for them to acquire this business, this enterprise, at a time when it's at its best. Not when it's fallen into deferred maintenance, but when it's at its best and peak performance.
St. Joseph is very fortunate in having 13 museums, all of which benefit each other. They give reasons for tourists to stay longer, and they enhance the culture for our own community members. The Guild can educate students in their care and upkeep and preservation. And the Shakespeare Chateau Guild will be a beacon for this restoration and how it can realize arts-based community events and educational outreach programs.
So what I like about this so well is how forward-thinking that this project is. And it's an opportunity for us to take over from what Isabel has established for the last 12 years.
The visionary, forward-thinking and forward-looking board knows that the chateau is different. This is an opportunity for us to pick up where Isabel leaves off, to take over a fully functioning business model and expand on it to bring new educational opportunities, create partnerships and other community agencies and organizations. This is an opportunity that has never before been offered in St. Joseph, and one that holds exciting promise of protecting and preserving this American treasure for future generations to come. Through your generosity and legacy donations, we will realize this dream. Scan the QR code on your screen right now and donate today.